So the question of the year is, will AI replace project management job? I think in the short term, maybe not, but over the long term, at least 5 to 10 years, I think it will replace not just project management job. It would replace how we work today. And it's hard to say what exactly will happen because nobody knows. It's evolving, right? We are just 3 to 4 years using AI on the mainstream, right? Regular people like you and me using it. It's very early stages. And within this short span of time, we have seen so much which is, in the past, we have not seen this kind of a transformation. So the question becomes not will AI replace my job, or will AI replace my job as a software engineer or a project manager. It's more about what will happen is if you do not produce a result, whether you use AI or not, that's a different question, but that's the expectation now, because somebody who is using AI can turn around at that speed. 10 is very conservative estimate, but if there are two project managers if you put two project managers in a room and not just give them AI, but it has to be somebody who knows how to use AI for that, his or her benefit. And if you have, those two scenarios side by side and give them the same assignment, one who knows how to use AI, the other one who has AI tools and doesn't know how to use AI, then you would see the result that comes out of it is the person who knows how to use AI will have 10 or 15 times more output than the one who doesn't. So I'll give you real examples. So in the past, I used to have a vendor company who provides the design for the software. So what happens is we have a user who want a problem to be solved, right? So then we have this business analyst role who would capture requirements of what this user needs, and they will come up with solutions that includes the design, right? How this solution is going to look like, whether it's a web page or an app, whatever. And then there'll be back and forth between that business analyst and the person who is giving the requirement. And the final outcome from that is a requirement specification document and a spec, which is design document. And that's what is given to the developer, right? So he uses that as a Bible to build, because now he knows how the system should look like and what are the features and functionality of that system. And then it goes to testing. So he would test based on what he understood. So that's called unit testing. If he need to get data or send data to other systems, he would connect that. That's integration testing. And once we have everything solved out from a technical perspective, we do a user acceptance testing, which goes back to the user to test and confirm that it is working as expected. So this cycle of a BA capturing the requirement and coming up with the solution and the design document, for a medium complex application could take 1 to 2 months, let's say 2 months, right? And then the developer could take another 1 to 2 months to finish it off. I mean, he might not just continuously working. Everybody in the corporate world is multitasking, working on multiple things. So think of this as general timeline, not that they are doing just one thing, but in a real world, that's the timeline, right? And then the unit testing, integration testing, that's all included in this 1 to 2 month. Let's say UAT begin, and that's the first time the user is actually seeing an application that is working. And that's the moment they'll have, oh shoot, this is not what I wanted. I want this, I want that. So that cycle will continue for a month, if not more, depending on how well the business analyst captured the requirement and the design, right? Because in the past, the design is only not a working prototype, but in general how this would be. But when the user finally gets a hands on the actual working application, there would be feedback and then goes back and forth. So this cycle used to take at least 3 to 6 months, if not more, for a medium complex solution, right? Now with AI, the first part itself, right, where the user is talking to a business analyst to produce the requirement document and the solution design specs, it can literally happen in an hour after the call, because all you need to do is the call that user initiates to talk about the requirements, the problem, and what solution they want. Typically, this is happening right now, right? Typically what we do is we record the call in Teams or whatever, Zoom, right? Any meetings softwares now can record it. So it will record it, and then it can transcribe what was discussed in plain text. We feed that to AI, and if you need to capture some screenshots and all that, give it to AI with the transcript. It will come up with the full requirement as well as the design, and you can give AI additional details of what the design should look like. You can take a screenshot of another application or similar application that is in the organization and say it should look like this, right? Literally in matter of an hour, if not less, it'll come up with the requirement and the design and a clickable prototype of what the final solution could look like. So that's not just a theory anymore. This is happening. This is already happened in my organization, in my project that I have, that I'm working on, right? So it completely eliminated the business, the solution architect, all of that to create that output of requirement and design document spec that I can hand it over to developer in just matter of couple of hours. And literally we eliminated, it's a vendor, so it is not like we fired or something, but that role is not required anymore, because we don't need an intermediate person to translate what the user needs and to document it and validate and go back and forth, right? It's all happening. The user is explaining in the call. The call is recorded and AI has everything that it needs. So it doesn't need another intermediate person to do this translation. So that's an example of how that position, that role is eliminated, because the tools can now do that job. So like that, there are plenty of other examples. So, in the case where I said a project manager with AI and without AI, the difference is the one with AI who knows how to use it, they can produce tools for themselves to track project, better way to communicate the project, better way to report the project. So think of anything that that a human can do now can be done better using AI. And at some point, it will go from doing better to it can just do it by itself. And that's the point where organization will decide that, okay, I don't need 10 people to manage this. I just need one person to manage 10 AI agents or AI outputs. And that future is definitely not 10 years. I don't think it's even 5 years. So that's where it is headed, and it will start with any job that has to do only with software, because that's the easiest thing to replace. Anything within lives and breathe inside the computer, that's where AI is, right? It can quickly replace other parts of the job, other parts of the world that will also be replaced, but it'll take some more time because you need a human equivalent robot to do the task in the physical world, right? And it has to be affordable. So when that happens, then what we do physically in the physical world, outside of digital world, that can also be replaced. The only part is the cost, right? Then humans will continue, I think, the low skill, low paid jobs, because it may not be cost efficient to replace that with expensive robots. But again, if there are 10 people doing something, if you sum up the cost of the 10 people, and then if one robot can do that what 10 people were doing, then there goes the math. So end of the day, the question is not whether AI will replace my job or not. On the long term, I think most of the jobs will be replaced, whether it's project management, coding, or any job that you can think of, because AI is capable. It's not anymore intelligence or artificial intelligence. AI is moving into super intelligence, that is intelligence beyond what humans have today. So not to scare you, but at least in the short term, next 1 to 3 years, or maybe 1 to 2 years, the answer is if you do not use AI, if you do not incorporate AI into your day-to-day, that's my take on it.